Hello, everybody. Currently nobody, but soon maybe someone. Um, Hi, it's me, Cider Ranch. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Let me adjust my headphones. I like press on my earrings weird. Hello, Allo. What's up? How's your Sunday? Don't laugh at me. I'm sorry I didn't see you yet. I think there's a lag for it to like count the people in the room. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. How's your Sunday? I hope good. My weekend has been kind of weird. As you know, I took my dog to the vet Friday, so we're still waiting for some answers when we get test results back. But he's been hanging, keeping him comfortable. It's great, good. I'm glad. It's been a chill weekend over here. I found a Viltrumite mod. Oh, I have to look that up again because I forget what a Viltrumite is. Well, I know the word 100%. Oh my God, from Invincible. Okay. Wait, so I'm guessing that's going to be more like abilities related rather than like looks. Am I right there? Is it giving you some like super strength and maybe like flight and stuff? Be pretty fun. Pretty OP, I feel like. Um, I'm trying to think if we have any announcements to go over races and abilities. Okay. I figured it was something like that. Like, probably not super cosmetic. I'm trying to think if they don't really have like they look kind of like humans. Oh my god. So you can just plow through everything. I mean, I feel like it could be kind of fun to do a playthrough like that and just smash whatever you come against. Um there isn't a oh yeah. So since I stuck around this weekend, I did have time to do some work. So there is a full Katara tutorial up on my channel now. So if anyone wants to see how I made her, you can put her in your game. Links out to all the mods on there. It really just does like step by step. But I figured it'd be fun to go in the comments because a lot of people had ideas for how to class her, and like I know some people had mentioned there's like a mod that adds in a lot more water abilities. I think it might be called like Dawn Star or something like that. But I figured, whoever wants to can chime in the comments there since I'm more about like how can we get them to look like this character. I turned the Cambion into spaghetti. I'm waiting for Mighty Nine because I need to make four. I did Mighty Nine. Oh, but you want like a full tutorial? Because I got a compilation up for them if you want to see how my renditions came out. They were an earlier set I did. I feel like that might have been like my once I realized I wanted to do like arcs, because when I started this all, it was October. So I just did a bunch of spooky characters for October. And then I was like, maybe I should do like more thematic arcs. Um, and then yeah, and then what did I do? I think I did K-pop Demon Hunters, and then I did like Mighty Nine shortly after that. Okay, full tutorial. Noted. You know what? And it would be fun to revisit Mighty Nine, maybe redo those videos because my format has changed since then. I kind of do more like a character flash at the beginning. I wasn't doing like the cutscenes and stuff, and like that's when they look the best is in those cutscenes. So I'd like to see those characters in the cutscenes. I did film some when I did a little teaser for the Vox Machina arc. I went back and filmed some Mighty Nine stuff, but it'd be fun to maybe update their shorts. That is true. We do have a Blood Hunter mod you can add into the game to play his actual class. I feel like a few of them use like specialized either classes or subclasses. Like Percy is like technically a fighter, but he's a gunslinger because they had to adapt it for him coming in from their what is it called? Pathfinder game, I think. Yay, Swanee! Oh, well then I will say hi, Swanee. Hopefully you understood that. Thank you. Thank you for being here in spirit. Oh, nice. You got Percy Gunslinger mod. And there's some mods that like put in like actual firearms into BG3 as well, which is pretty cool. Hi, Marina. Wait, no. Marinara sauce. Ooh, I love your name. Am I reading that right? Marinara. Yep. Uh-huh. A fellow sauce connoisseur. I guess I'm more of a condiment as a side of ranch than a sauce, but sauce adjacent. A sauce for a salad, some might say. Is both Marina and Marinara. Yay. Well, look at that. um, no wrong answers here. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for your flexibility, because wow, am I full of wrong answers. Okay, wait. The ghost who lives. Is the ghost who lives Swanee? I think Swanee would like that. Yay! Sad Homunculus is here. Whoop! I really botched that. You're so sweet. You always just pop in and give me some jewels, some sparkles. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Halo, Aloe. I'm sorry. I hate ads too. I put them on low. I put them on the lowest setting. But your girl is trying to make some money, you know? So far, our running total after being monetized for about, what is it, a week and a half now, we have made nearly $30 total. And that is coming from ads on the shorts, ads on the long form, and the little sparkly jewels that sad little homunculus throws at me sometimes and I catch. So I appreciate you all. Okay, wow. Sorry, I'm just having fun talking to you, and I'm really doing bad at multitasking as per usual. So we're gonna try and make Azula. Increase the ads for shorts. Can I do that? I don't know. I feel like shorts didn't really like have a setting. Like for these live streams and stuff, I was able to like pick, low, medium, or high, and I picked low because it's like, and low feels like it's already showing a lot of stuff, so I have no idea what medium or high would do. That would be kind of a terrible experience, I think. Um, but shorts is like weird. It's like a shared pool for all people making shorts. You might get clustered into like audience types or something. That's enough money to get a can of sweet corn mayo and a medium small pizza and chips. Okay, okay. So are we thinking like street corn? I feel like I need some tahini or something, or like maybe we could get hot Cheetos and like crunch them up. Hey Queen, miss you. High life with Lucy. Miss you too. Yay, Swanee has audio. Oh, you thought it was a short? It's not a short yet. It will be tomorrow. So format is I get these live streams. I get to do this live, with y'all, which is way more fun. And then I have the footage I need to make the shorts afterwards. So yeah, let's attempt Azula. And I feel like we need a face that feels like kind of mean, She has an arched brow, a stern expression. So if we can find something like that, that would be nice. Like this one just feels too kind, I'd like something a little more like she maybe could be mean. Maybe if we put like eyeliner on. I don't know. She looks kind of just normal, like kind of tranquil. Are there any resting bee faces? That's the question. And you know what I mean by that. Mean and smirky. Yes. She's very like smirky, smug. She thinks she's better than us. Maybe she is, but like she doesn't have to rub it in. Like, see, this one doesn't feel mean enough, but I think it could be. What I like about this one is the eyebrow shape. I think it has potential. So this one is called Dana A. I think I might have used this face when I made Bo from Mighty Nine. Um, but we'll see. And I think this is a Mantis mod, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Lazel or a Shadowheart face. Shadowhearts might work. I wonder if we have access to Lazels in here. I feel like I didn't. Oh, yeah. Is she up here? I think this is Lazel, right? Okay, but that would be crazy. That would be crazy on Azula. We need... It could be kind of fun to make her a gift, though. It could be a cool little experiment. Maybe this? I don't know. Is this good? Loves darkness! Bust through the door. Cusco style. Just the boots are back and they're furry, yes! That's how you make an entrance. That is how you make an entrance. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Okay, I don't think I missed too much. And grouchy mouchy face. I did miss that, which I like. I like that sentence. Copper and struck. I was looking for copper and struck gold. Absolute cinema. You did not ruin my groove, no. My groove of where I'm actually like clicking on faces. I know, well, you know, when someone makes a Cusco entrance, it's like, why do we even have that lava? Oh, yes, Mizora's face. Where is that? I feel like that would have been up higher. And here somewhere. Here's Orin. Is this Mizora? This Mizora. Yes. Well, see, the only thing is, I feel like, I mean, I know we're working with Avatar, which is a fictional universe, but it is definitely, like, inspired by Asian cultures. And I feel like this is what I love about this face is it is a resting bee face. You know, like, she is not nice. But I feel that we need to pick something that looks a little, like, so far, honestly, the one that I like the best is this one. I think it gives us something to work with. And there is something a little bit like I will kill you in this face, in the eyes, you know? You know? And Azula is very like that. That is, yeah, that's the face I did for Briarwood. That's Mazora's face. Wouldn't it be funny if every single character I did of Grey Delias I used the same face? That would be quite silly. She'd be like, are you typecasting me? I just saw a little snippet of her, and I think she was talking about playing Azula, and she was like, could this work? Sorry, I got distracted. She was talking about how she prefers playing villains because they're so much fun, and she saw it as like a release of her day. She's like, I get to be evil in a cartoon. And she was saying like he wants her to just remain bad. She said she saw people want to give Azula like a redemption arc. And she's like, no, I don't want that for her. Like, she's like, yeah, I already feel bad for her, but like, I want her to remain evil. And I feel that. Like, villains are fun. I think I'm gonna. Oh, wait. That's different. This, yes, right? Am I confused? No, I said DNA. I want to do this one. I want to do this one to start, and we'll see if we need to change it. Also, how's everybody's day? How's everyone's Sunday? I hope it's good. Tell me what you're doing. I know Swanee's eating dinner, and I know Halo is having a good day, and also found a filter white mod. And I know Marinara is here on accident. Which I love. Oh my god, which I love. Okay. Sorry, I really just cracked myself up. Am I the funniest person in the room? No. No, that's a clear no. Okay. Skin tone. Warm. I feel she's a warm tone. I mean, I think for Zuko, what I did, and their siblings, I think I just did warm tone 1. I feel they would probably be the same. Yeah, I don't think she's neutral. I think she's a warm tone 1. I mean, that was pretty easy. This is time to do. Today is solid, not too shabby. All right, I like to hear it. Also, what was for dinner? I like to hear what was for dinner. Also, I think we could totally skip body art and piercing. No work to do there, so let's do eyes. And as we all learned, class, let's say it together. Whatever bender type you are determines the color of your eyes, unless you're Toph, because Toph is blind and has visibly cloudy eyes because of that. But that might be the only exception to the rule. So let's... Firebenders have kind of like golden orangey / yellow eyes, I would describe it as. A Mexican salad with lettuce, beans, corn, cheese, and shrimp. Amber eyes, that's it. Also, that sounds delicious. I love shrimps. Did it have any little crispy chips? Little crispies? Why do I love talking about food so much? I think it's because I'm a big back. Big back and proud. Okay? You heard it here first. Amber eyes. I feel there must be. I mean, this feels like the color of your energy. Amber. Elf Autumn? No. This feels kind of pink. We don't want to give her pink eye. I think for Zuko, it was one of these elf colors. It's kind of... I think it was either this one. Ooh, or this one. I think this is good for Azula. Elf Gold number 3. I think for Zuko, I might have done number 2. For Azula, I'm feeling a little more fiery, a little more spicy. I love shrimp. They are the big bugs of the sea world. No crunchy bits, but the shrimp is grilled, so that could, yeah. Oh, I love grilled shrimp. Yeah, shrimp are like bugs of the ocean, and so are lobsters. Are crabs? Probably. Crustaceans. I don't know about that, but I have heard lobsters described as like giant sea cockroaches, which disgusts me, but I still enjoy eating them. I'm not seeing how these must be at level 0. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, Azula, let's check her out. What do we got here? Your girl does not really have strong bottom lashes. Hers are more, and this is a lot of these characters, they're more pronounced right here, and then the full top, but not really on the bottom. Can work with that. I mean, I think this is kind of what you do for that scenario, and then dial it down. I did something similar for... I might have done something similar for Zuko. Something like that. Yeah, that's good. And this actually, I feel like somehow is making her look a little more mischievous, a little more devious. It's the cat eye effect. I know, Swanee. So how long did that take? Was that like a month's worth of work? Congratulations, by the way, and announcements to anyone who watches this. Swanee has got a glasses mod ready for BG3. It's in the in-game mod manager, at least on PC. She's judging me through the screen. I can feel it. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm choosing for makeup. Because I don't want to put anything... Like, this one's too cloudy. This one's adding... Well, is it adding too much on the bottom? Yeah, I think so. guess it's like kind of subtle. This one feels like it's making her a little more meaner looking, and then the rest are going to be too much. I know this because I've clicked through them so many times in my life. This one's nice and subdued, but it does add this little cute little heart mark, which is not really Azula. It's not giving Azula. Amantha. It must feel so good. That's like a pretty cool little note that you can add to your resume too, as a like freaking. I mean, it's more than a graphic designer. It's like a 3D. It's like an animation credit. I feel like. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at. Ugh, I'm looking at her lips, and of course, I'm looking at 3 pictures, and they're a different color in all of them, which drives me nuts. So this, let it be shown, this is the source of truth that I'm using for lip color. Please focus. Show them Azula. Well, you can kind of glean the color from that. Reverse image search. That. Oh yeah, happy late birthday, Swanee. You're catching up to me, but not really, since we are aging in tandem. You're catching up to a past version of me, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. Let me see what we can do at the makeup store. How about, like, in here? This feels right. Something around this. This feels like Azula. She's like, Zuzu. That's the avatar? He's a little boy. Does that sound like her? I know I didn't. Alright. We gotta get her hair. We gotta give this girl some hair. Let me just pause Ranch's age with my... Please do. I could use a pause. I am not averse to that. If you want to pause my age just for a minute, like, I can get old. That's fine. But, like, if we want to do a pause, that's also cool. Turn her to the side. Although she does look, like, kind of amazing with this dark brown auburn, it is not canon. And, you know, and I always do this with the characters with black hair, and I pick the black neutral on the base game, and then I say it's not black enough, and I come down here and I do this, and I'm like, it's just better. So if you want a truer black version of hair, get the Astral hair color mod. It is great. I absolutely love it. And it's amazing, especially because all of these Astral hair colors too, if you were to do a different one, let you do the hair, brows, and eyelashes in different combinations. So highly recommend that mod. That's my little pro tip for you. A pause would be amazing. It would be all 3 of the versions of amazing that you typed. I 100% agree with this. Let's do a pause. Do a quick little pause. Oh, unskippable ads. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to earn money. Did I tell you how much we're at? We're at almost. We're probably gonna cross $30 total of all time. You know, today. We're not no. Hi NW, welcome in. We are not still picking faces. We moved on to hair. So we got face, we got eyes, we got makeup, we got hair color. And now it's time. We are hitting the big bucks. Eventually we're gonna break $100. It's probably gonna be in a couple months. But how fun? How fun is that? This, I clicked on, I don't know why. I think I clicked on it because I just want to make May, and I think that this will be a good, ew, so not the back. That'll be probably a good general shape to use, but okay. So we're looking for Azula. You were watching streaming? I was watching streaming. What are we looking for Azula? Well, we don't really have an aged up version of her, at least like in an animated sense. Maybe they have one. Maybe there is one in like a comic or something. So I'm just gonna try and honor her look in the Last Airbender. So she should be around here for you to see. So we want to do her updo. Something that I did look for as part of my prep today, and unfortunately I couldn't get it to work. I was looking for a way to add in Shadowheart's little accessory. Let me just show you on, like this. Because, like, what a great shape. It's very, like, firebender coated. And she has something like that on her bun. But, and I found a mod that lets you add it in, like, individually, not attached to hair. But I think it's too old, or I'm too old to figure it out. I could not get it to work. It was not in the in-game mod manager. It was like a separate like Nexus thing, and I tried to add it, couldn't do it. So we're gonna go without. It's very sad day because it would be a perfect thing to add for her. If you want to, that would be so cool. Like having something like that. People have added in a different version of this for Shadowheart that has like none of the chains and it has like a little butterfly or something, which I thought was cool. But yeah, I think that would be great. Maybe I should have hit you up before I did Azula. Right? Wouldn't it have been perfect? Like, it's so good if we could just have a bun. Like, although, maybe the bun would be clipping through this, like, because hers is a unique shape, too. So, we're going to honor the bun. We're going to mourn the loss of whatever this is. I think it's like a napkin holder or something. I can't take credit for that. They said that on their mod. They're like, I didn't know what to call this mod. I was going to call it the napkin holder accessory mod. And I thought that was really funny. So I had to say it out loud. But I did not come up with that, full disclosure. See, yeah, like, I like that these... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Lost my train of thought. But I like that some of these hairstyles come in with their own accessories. It's pretty fun. Let's focus on looking for buns. We want buns. Now, I don't think we want something this big. I think Azula's is... It's kind of small. Hers is this like kind of fanned out shape and thin, so we're not going to be able to recreate that. But I would like to do something like half this size and not really with the stuff falling down. Like she's very pinned up unless she's like gone full on rage mode and like her hair is fully fallen out of place and she's like having an episode. But we're going for like pinned up Azula. Need a mod for some combat stances. Ooh, yeah. My napkin filter. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, Swanee, MW's idea. If you ever venture into makeup, I feel like that's something that there is a gap for on in-game mod manager mods. Like, there does not feel like there's enough makeup options. And I think that all the time. Like, I wish that I had more to work with. So, should you ever venture into that, I think you would definitely be filling like a gap in what is available. So yeah, really, I feel that you're really gonna make a name for yourself as a BG3 modder in addition to an animator, and it's like that's a lot of hats to wear. So respect. Oh, Princess Jasmine, the one that was up here. Totally, I can totally see that. I think we're gonna have to do another Disney arc. I feel it in my bones. Okay, but also, sorry, this I like for her because she does have these kind of two like bang sections. Now, she doesn't really have braids like this, and like I said, that bun's too big, but we're getting closer. This is more the style of bun that I want. Maybe we could layer bangs on top of this one. These are all Tab's hair salon, I think. Yeah, Tab's hair pack. The makeup have the same issues as the scars and tattoos, where BG3 only has a few slots, and the game uses coordinates of the map to apply the makeup. Coordinates of the map, like the in-game map, or like coordinates of the face map? Please explain to me as if I were 4 years old. Because in modding years, I am. No, your Sir Mix-a-Lot reference was lost? Why does YouTube do that? What's the last thing pulling up? Nope, the last things I see from you was when you were spelling amazing in a lot of different ways. Which I did like. I did enjoy that. Okay, this is the Messy Minthara button gun. Messy Minthara was also her nickname in high school. And my nickname in high school as well, actually. It's a good one. Oh, these are kind of thin. He said he wanted buns and I quoted Baby Got Fat. I like big buns and I cannot lie. Well, you know what? I actually want small buns in this case. I want like a half-size bun. It's a big texture file that looks like a bunch of tiles and contains all the makeup options, including the clown makeup. When you choose a makeup, it points to the tile on the map. This feels like a riddle to me. I'm gonna need a visual. You know what? That's also a good idea for content too, Swanee, is you could explain how things work and make videos on that and kind of be a resource for like future modders or people who want to get into it. And that could build those watch hours. I'm just saying, you have the knowledge, you have the understanding, and you have the skill set. I'm like, let me add to your plate. You don't want none unless they got. She's a bug. You know what? Okay, this is, I don't know why I'm thinking of this. Probably just because we started watching it 2 nights ago. But it's not really related to anything we're saying, but it's on my mind. I'm just going to share it. We started watching, they have on, oh, I think it's on like Paramount or something, Kill Bill, the whole, like, they made it into a movie. I think it's like called like The Whole Bloody Ordeal or something like that. I don't remember. But we're watching that, and you know what? That movie is so good. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. And it is so fun. That could be fun. Maybe I could make Kill Bill characters. You know, I love making some divas. Okay. Anyways, I think I started talking and I got on this hairstyle, and this is actually really good. So that feels like fate. Look at this. This is very Azula. What I'd like is if we could fill in this little section here. And if we can't, we could just go with this and try and add some bangs as well. So these are really good. These are Taz Hair Pack 88 and 89. Yeah, this is a really good one for her. She's really good. I know, I keep making that Camp Rock reference. I need to stop. Let me tell you, there's like no. Yeah, Swanee, seriously, do it. I'm telling you, like this, like if you can fill a gap, if you can fill like a gap in the market, but seriously, like if you can be the resource there and there are no other ones, this is gonna get those, that's gonna push you over the watch hours. But it will be effortful, and you're not afraid of effort, so I feel you can do it. Kill Bill, the Fortnite character. Yes, she is in Fortnite. I'm overdue for some Fortnite. Would you all watch me stream Fortnite? I'm a mess on it. I play with some of my friends, so, and we were just squawking. We are the squawking gays on Fortnite, and we are one of my friends like does not fight. He just like loots. He's a very good looter, and he runs away, and he refuses to like look back and fight or like even look back if they're chasing him because he's too scared. So he's just screaming and running. And then I'm like trying to help. Sometimes I'm good and sometimes I'm not. I don't really know how that works. Like, why can't I be consistently good? And then my other friend just says that he's the healer. Which he is. Like, he does carry around extra med packs, and it's a good time. You'd watch me do it? Alright, maybe we'll do it on here. I don't know if I should stream other games on here, if I should keep this just BG3 and then stream other games on Twitch. Okay, I got distracted. Let me read. Do the X-Men? Hell yes. Absolutely yes. Totally planning on doing that at some point. Such a good idea. Such a good idea. Wishing you how to make mods for Sims 3. Ooh. But I'm so bad at computers. There's no way I can learn scripting unless... I think the free mental breakdowns are a part of any kind of programming. Bye, Marinara. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Super funny at Fortnite because it's All right. Well, yeah. Maybe we'll do. I mean, I'll probably do it on my Twitch, which is on my linked on my YouTube here. Yeah, it's about time I pop back on there and play some other random stuff. So I'll just drop it in our Discord, should I ever plan to go live on there. But these are really great options. I just want to see if there's any other buns that might supersede this one. I am not seeing any. That's a ponytail. Raise your hand if you see a bun. And then type in the chat that your hand is raised. Because I can't see your hand. No. Is this like the same? I don't know if we've seen that before. It confuses me. No more buns, no more buns. Goblin buns. We're not doing that. Not in this house. How about this? Beautiful, but not our girl. Terrifying. I don't like that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry whoever made it. This one is not my favorite. I don't know what the idea is here. I have an art style challenge video in the works, but after I get that one out, I'll probably do it. Tell a story. Tell the story of your modding experience. All right, let's go to. I think I said it was number 88 in here, or something like that. That's why I say these out loud sometimes. If I like them, it helps me remember. So let's try this, and let's add our little bangs to this. How is the experience watching on mobile? Do you have to hold your phone sideways to see everything? That's hideous. Are you talking about the one with like the shaved part underneath and like the giant bun? Because I don't know who that's for. Like maybe it's referencing a character or something. It's not for me. It's certainly not for me. I don't like that one either. Oh. Oh yeah. Wait, I knew that because I sometimes when I watch your streams, I'm on my phone too, and I'm like, yeah, I can see the whole screen when it's vertical. It's just small. Yeah, I am so dumb. It's like crazy. Why is my memory so bad? I think I've just used all the storage in my brain. Okay, the whole thing we're trying to do here is fill in these gaps. Hey, okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I like that. So this one. Is there any others that are similar to that? Maybe this. Okay. What is the difference between these two? This also slightly fills it in, but not fully. So we're not going to do that. Let's try. It was either this, which I think this kind of like it comes out and then swoops back in, versus this feels more like swoops out and then falls down. And I think hers has a little more movement to it. Like it comes back in. So I think I like this one better. And the only other thing I want to test is on the hair. There was that option that didn't have the bangs. That was it has like the same pulled back hair in the bun. I just want to see if that looks better with these bangs. Where's number 88? Here we go. Does this look better? Actually, maybe. That might be better. I think it could be. Is it? Yeah, hers, I think she has a little more space on her forehead here compared to this kind of coming in. And this almost feels like it doubles up here. What do y'all think? Were you okay with this one? I am, I think. Well, we got all caps yes. Yes to this, like, with the more space. The hairline reveal. I agree. I agree. Okay. I agree. I'll price to pay for HT. She does have a widow's peak, doesn't she? The thing is I don't think I can add these bangs, which I feel are very Azula coded, and a widow's peak. That could be another hair option, another little bang option or something. Would be, because I don't think there is just like a straight up widow's peak. There's like, what is it? I think it's like this shape. Oh wait, why do I still have my bangs? Where is this coming in? How do I still have bangs? How did I get bangs up here in the chin section? How did this happen? Okay, I did update some of my stuff. It does look a little botched. I don't think we'll do it. There's not, yeah, I wish there was just like a little like, boop, a little widow's peak option. But what is so crazy is I'm so used to these only being in this Jaws section. They must have like updated something because I've got bangs up in the chin section. What is happening? Who even am I anymore? And I also noticed like I have these things too, which like I did not used to have like this. Like who's this? I love her, but who are you? You know? I love her, whoever she is. Anyways, this is Azula. I'm losing it. Me when I install my modem. It is like the Sailor Moon. There is a Sailor Moon. I saw it. Where'd it go? Like, we also have Princess Leia. I love her. These. Luna buns. Adorable. Oops. Okay, yeah, those are the bangs we were using. Alright, I think we can go to... Oh, the twin Shadowheart braids. Totally. And these too. These pigtails. Okay, so now the bangs are really everywhere. They're like, you know what? We need to live up to our namesake and actually put these bangs everywhere. But what do you guys think? I think this is good. I think we can move on. Oh, you know, the only other thing... Sorry, we're not good. I do want to see if we can make her bun look... I would like it just a little bigger. Maybe we can do... Did that even make it bigger? I'm going to put a bun on the bun. Yeah, it did make it bigger. Can do that. I don't want to do Minthara's bun. I like that. I think we can see it a little bit more than we could before. Alright. I'm happy with that. Good, good. Let's go to outfit, shall we? Oh, you have a husky. I love that. Confirming Azula. Azula is locked in. It's testing on my mod, and I have a default ponytail, and click those new pigtails. Oh my gosh, well, I could have used that update when frickin' I was making the Great Fairy. Okay, also, look at her face down here. That's Azula coded right there. She looks like she's about to firebolt somebody in the face. So, let me show you the outfits we got. Look at our girl. Yes, I'm happy with her. You know, it would be perfect if she had that little shadow heart thing, but I'm sure it'd be clipping through the bun and pissing me off in one other way. So, you know, who knows if we would have used it if we could have. Okay, outfit time. It is a good face for her, yeah, right? Like, she's a little mischievous looking. Just a little. And she's gonna F us up. That Great Fairy build. That video was so fun to make because I like Googled the Great Fairy noises. My partner was like, "What are you doing?" Because she's like, "Oh," and then I clipped them all and I put them in that video. And I feel like if that was anyone's intro to me content creating, they were probably like, "Let's pass on this one. This person is not well." But for me, I loved it. Yes, I agree. I mean, after she gets her butt kicked, though, doesn't her hair, like, totally, like, it's all, like, down and frazzled, I thought. She's a bit frazzled. There's some fighting game with Avatar characters now, and Azula has, like, 2 modes in it, and it's like, if you lose one round, she loses her composure and her hair gets all messy, and she, like, she gets a different moveset, and it's more erratic. Which I thought, that's really cool. That's, like, a cool reference to her character. Okay, so let me tell you, when I was picking these, I am, again, I think it's just the style of, like, the like, Fire Nation, a lot of the characters, and maybe just the royal family, but they have this V shape up here on their torso. So I was looking for stuff that created kind of that shape. Now, Azula's outfit, sometimes she has, like, kind of armor up here, and then it's, like, a cloth for the rest of what she's wearing. And she does have these kind of, like, baggy pants, not really like this cloak shape. So what I liked about these were the V shape, but they do feel too roby. And something that I liked more about, like, this one, I like that we're losing some of that robe length, and I think we still get to keep this shape. But another thing I really, really liked was this outfit, because this, from here down, really is similar to the shape of what she wears. The only thing that's not great about this is, like, the bare midriff section right here. But we still have that V shape up here. I think this could be a really cool option. So what I wish is this was long sleeve and that we didn't have this kind of exposed section right here. Otherwise, like, this would be so perfect. So I'm interested to see how it dies. So I really like this one. I really like this one too. Interested to see how this dies. And then, like, again, I like the shape on this. I don't think I'm gonna go with this. When I pull the outfits, I pull them pretty quick. and like go for general shapes so we can kind of see what works together. And I think that's going to be a no. But this one also, I think I pulled this one for Zuko too, and it just felt like maybe it could be like one of her looks like in court or something, but in the royal court, I should say, like not like, you know, person. I don't know. Spider-Man's Venom, this one right here, because there's like kind of like stuff coming out of it. Like this part is weird. It is like a little like ribs. I don't know. But if we can get him like, I don't know, like gold or something or black, maybe they'll like blend a bit better. Yes, kind of like a barbarian rage state when she like if she loses, she's like she's having mentally like someone beat me, that's impossible. Like and she just totally loses her composure. Oh yes, yes. So gloves to extend the sleeves. Swanee, thank you for saying that. I did grab for her accessory. I looked at crowns. There was no crowns. Because I was thinking maybe one can go up here. None of them do. They're all circlets. So yes, totally same page as you with maybe we can kind of cover up more of her arms by going with something like this, like extend it and then dye it the same color. I think that could be really nice. Like this one's pretty great. And then for boots, she's a lot of the characters kind of have a more like a softer looking boot. So something like that. Really form fitting though. Like these are almost too bulky. I thought these ones were pretty nice, and I think I actually like these the best. These are Jahira's boots, and I like how like slight they are. Um, I think they'll probably die pretty nice too. So this is like kind of the vibe, right? This is the vibe she's serving. She's the lead member of, someone said, Ozai's Angels, and I love that. There is no fur on these. With the fur. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Where are y'all? That outfit. Okay, I read that part. I like the one with the gold emblem in the middle with like a sword. The gold emblem in the middle? Like this? This does look like a sword. I think that this could fit her well too, because it has that V shape. She does sometimes have this kind of armored look up here. If we can disguise some of this to look a little less like armor, I think this is a top contender as well. Reaction to your superhero. Yes, you know what? Definitely soon I feel we need to do some kind of superhero arc. And I will say, as far as like superhero IPs, I do think X-Men is like one of my favorites, so I probably will start with that. I think there's just a lot of great character choices from that too. Like hello, a Nightcrawler Tiefling, like I New Storm, Jean Grey is one of my faves. Psylocke, like, I'm gonna make all girls, of course. I mean, they're kind of the best. Let me see. A medieval Batman? What? And sorry about the ads, guys. Okay, yeah. Let's see how they get tied. So that's all. That's all the outfits, and of the gloves, I think like these ones or bracers, I should say, or these ones are probably what I'm thinking. So color scheme, kind of the same as Zuko. We are looking for dark reds, we're looking for blacks, we're looking for golds, and even Azula in her more like kind of like cloth armor has some pink on her legs, but it's mostly that dark red, and like I'd say gold is an accent color. Okay, this looks sick. This is, ooh, I like how it looks from the back too. I love that. Let's definitely pull that one out. Off to a great start. Shall we gamble with color? Ooh, that's too bright, I think. Maniacally every time you get ads. All right, well, tell me. I'll try it. Next time it happens, tell me. I'll try. Oh my god, that's such a funny idea. Terrible. Terrible. I'm practicing. Ooh, Gambit is a good choice for a fave too. Oh, which one did I just pick? This is great. I was reading the chat and like pressed I and now, okay, I think I know which one it is. It's Asmodeus, which I think this is the color we use for Zuko, so that would kind of be a beautiful thing to have them dyed in the same color scheme. A little family reunion, if you will. I like that this one feels kind of natural. Like, I wish there was more red coming through. But I think I will pull it because maybe that'll be good for like the bracers or the boots. Without the fur. With the fur. Oh, that's too silver. Any other red in here? Maybe Asterion could work. No. I don't think so. How about Karlach? Karlach could work. I think it's just too much gold from what I'm seeing. How about this? What is this? Persephone? That feels way too bright and light. Oh, how about this one? Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's a little too much gold on this, but I like that there's like this pink. Maybe that'll work well on something else. Okay, I think that's a good 4 to start with. We'll revisit if we need to. I did, of course I did, Love's Darkness. Who's gonna sing? Not me. You don't want that. Y'all don't want that. I'll harmonize. How about that? Okay. I'm just signing them all the same to see. She looks badass. This one was my favorite color on this, I think. Like that I kind of love this. I think she kind of looks amazing. But let's see, like, I also really like this, the shape of this. Dang, girl. Now this one though, this one feels a little more like her like kind of classic traveling outfit. And I think it is a bit brighter of a red. Can we achieve that? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Azula. Azula. Who are you? Where did you buy this outfit? I'm kind of in love with it. Like, hello, Miss Ma'am. Do we love this, or do we love the other one more? What about this color on it? Okay, a little more the same. Can like barely tell what that changed. I don't know, though. Kind of living for this. I love the pants. What do you think of that? That's true. That's true. She doesn't have to buy anything. Like, where do you shop? She's like Timu. I know, I missed you both last stream. It's not the same without any of y'all. We need the full party. That's what makes the story. You know this. Swansea. In all of the swan seas, you are the grandest Swanee. A Domino's ad. Yes. Ah! Order Domino's. Order Domino's and I'll get paid for it. I won't. I won't. I'm probably made 1 cent off of that. Probably not even that. Half a cent. But my plan to make you order Domino's is working. Oh my god. How'd that go for my maniacal laugh? I mean, what do we think? It's like a little too much. Like what I. Okay, here. How about if we can get the boots? And the gloves a different color. I need to look at her. I need to see this color scheme. Okay, she literally is in all red. It's like really what it is. Is if we could have this be darker and these be a little bit lighter of the pink. And then show me your boots, girl. Okay, her boots are dark red. So this was not wrong. What was wrong is if we can get this a little bit lighter. And I don't know if we can, sadly. Maybe. Oh, interesting. The pants are a different color in the front than they are in the back. Kind of fun. I do like this look too. This feels almost like a little more like Azula in BG3 as well. Like this more muted tone. Becomes mouthwash. I think Swanee was streaming. Swanee was streaming. Swanee was streaming the same time as me last time. Yeah, because Swanee streams every weekday. Oh, yeah, Swanee said that. I stream on weekdays. Why can't I say that? What is happening? I stream. Oh. Kept going to respond to chat, but it wasn't live. That is a weird experience, yeah, because it's like the format still feels live. I won't talk about food unless there's another Domino's ad, and then I'm gonna maniacally laugh. And I have to because Swanee told me to. Okay, but like these are my two faves. What do we think? What feels more Azula? I love them both. I mean, let's dye. We'll do a vote at the end, but let's dye the robe options just because we have to. But I'm already in love with the other two options. Probably gonna marry them. What is this? I've never seen this before. Cord clips. I just started a build inspired by Apocalypse from X-Men. Amazing. Also, your chat is showing up super highlighted and says CA 699. I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna like it. That's a super chat. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Cord clips. Amazing. Thank you. I will like that physically with my hand on my mouse. Thank you. That's the first super chat I ever got. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. And welcome, Stormwind. I never got a super chat before. Wow. That just made my day. Here's my super chat dance. I don't know what to do. That's so sweet. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. I'm too emotional for this. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm literally trying not to cry right now. Anyways, let's distract ourselves by dying things and core clips. We have a Discord too, links in the bio. If you want to share your build. That's kind of what we all do on there. Slash, Swanee is an expert modder, so Swanee shares the mods that they're working on there too. And then I share my streaming schedule as well. Meek90DH, howdy. I feel so dumb not realizing you had a YouTube channel. I subscribe. Yay! Thanks for subbing. Welcome in. Okay, wait. Do you have a different name on Instagram? Are you the one who just sent me the RWBY suggestion / clips? I feel like they had a similar name. This robe is cute for her, right? Like, I could totally see her at a strategy meeting wearing this, you know? Like, I don't hate it. It's just, as we know, as I told you, I already fell in love with this and with this. But I kind of like this too. Oh, nice. Cool. Well, welcome into YouTube. I thought that might be you. Oh, this is the robe. This is the robe option. I miss the boots with the fur. Oh my god, I did. I got Cord Clips gave me my first ever super chat. My first ever super chat, and then I tried not to cry. So, and I didn't cry. You cried. I didn't cry. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. Okay. Which color do we like on this? I'm dissociating. Let's dye all of the robes. This is the same way I handled it last time when I started getting emotional. I just start dyeing things. Maybe I should tie-dye things as a hobby. Yay! Oh, round of applause. Well, you know. I think who we really have to round of applause is Cord Clips. That's who we got a round of applause. Okay, on this, I think what I liked the best was this one. Because it blends nicely into these bracers. But let's try out our other robes. I mean, this is very fancy. And I feel like Azula would not be afraid to be fancy. I was drinking, found a BG3 video. If that's inspiration to play and not go to sleep, then nothing else is. Are you gonna wait? So you made Apocalypse. Are you gonna do a full X-Men playthrough? Is that the plan? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm glad I have the sensors on because wow, she's gotten excited and has shown you her and turn her around. I assume it's because of the bracers, yeah. So that was Azula on Girls Go Wild, but she did have her pasties on. Thank you to Swanee and Stormwind for teaching me about the censorship mod. But it's like, why do they do the censorship in like a nude color? I guess it's like The Sims. But it's not a ranch stream unless the characters try and flash you. This is an unfortunate side effect of some of these mods. Okay, ooh. Actually, ooh, I kind of like this too. What do you think of her? Business, a business woman. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking all of these Avatar characters need at least a dip into Monk, right? I haven't finished watching it yet, Less Darkness. Don't be disappointed in me. I will, though. Oh, see here? Like, I kind of like this one. This gives us still our V shape that I was looking for. I like that you can see the pants. I don't know. I love this. This is now probably one of my lesser favorite options. But still serving something. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Put that in the nose pile. So I think we have our top five. A chip ad. May you be cursed to eat chips for the rest of your days. Please buy my chips. A clothing ad. Please buy all of the clothes. Don't eat those. Only eat the chips. Or Domino's, since that came up too. Wow, I love finding out like the ads that get associated with me. Like chips, Domino's, and clothes. Okay, okay. I mean, really, they're more associated to you guys, though, right? I think. Buy my chips, please. Please buy my chips. The barbecue are great, uh, as are the cheddar and the ranch. Obviously, the ranch. Buy my products. He's a tiefling, and right now he's more like Ansaba Noor. That was his name before. Oh, okay. I do not know this lore. Asterian's story. My character is sadly a slave in his backstory. So this is all of Apocalypse's backstory. I don't know a lot about Apocalypse. I know that he like what? He's the one who creates the horsemen of Apocalypse, right? I think that's right. The four horsemen, and like he turns other X-Men into his horsemen, I think. Because I think that was the plot of one of the movies, at least. And Psylocke was one of the horsemen, I think. Psylocke is my fave, by the way. She kind of has a screwed up story too, though. Like, she's like a lady who's been like her mind has been put into the body of an assassin, which is why she has that skill set. But like her mental powers and stuff are like who she actually is, and she's like trapped in this other body. It's like kind of terrifying. Tracking. I don't know if I. Where do I do that? Do I need to turn off tracking? What's tracking? Like you turn off tracking for you, so like the ads that you get served are not specific. I think I might have done that too. I did something on Google where I was like, "Can you guys stop having all of my info?" But the con there is, I kind of did like seeing things they thought I would be interested in because they were normally right about me. Turns out they clocked me good. He's a slave in ancient Egypt, fought against Ramatut. And he became Apocalypse, and like, is he like immortal? Because I feel like he's survived up to like present day, right? I don't know. Oh yeah, definitely post your page. Put it in the Discord for sure. I played some Marvel Rivals as well, and wow. Sometimes I feel like my eyes were crossing because there are so many effects happening at the same time. But I do like those games. I played some Overwatch, played some Marvel Rivals. You know, I love being someone with superpowers. Okay, how do we feel? I think my favorite options are option A. Okay, we have kind of armored, like scarf Azula, right? Here's option A. Option B, we have like kind of classic traveling big pants Azula, right? And then option C, we have business woman Azula in the robe. And then option D is High Court Azula. Fancy. She did not buy this off of Temu. And I'm kind of leaning personally towards either option A, which is this, or option B, which is this. Okay, let me read. Let me read. Are we all playing Marvel Rivals? Do we have to make a full Marvel Rivals squad? I haven't played in a while though, so like I'm gonna suck. I'm just gonna warn you of that. Apocalypse is immortal. He was the first mutant and bonded with celestial technology, which are the giant gods from the... Oh! That's the connection. I do know what you're talking about there. Because the giant gods created the immortals and sent them to all the different like planets or whatever. I thought that story was pretty cool. I feel like it like not. I feel like it didn't do as well as some of the other Marvel, Marvel movies. D option and A option. Okay, okay. We got another vote for A. Okay, so option A, we had this one. I do like this one. You know I'm in love with this one. I like this one. I like this one for colors and layers, to be honest. And I think, oh, we got to put our bracers on. I kind of like this one. Okay, because then option D was, what was that one? The High Court. This one. She's like, Zuzu, I challenge you to an Agni Kai. All right. Okay. So we've gotten so many votes for A, I feel. And like, I'm also really glad that we've gotten so many votes for A because I'm marrying this whole outfit. So I feel like this is the one. Like, this is our girl. Yay. Okay. You know what? You know what else we have to do? Is look at her in this outfit and then just like, look at her. So we just do it. Save. She won't do anything back though because she's on my team. Feels kind of mean, but that's very Azula. Sorry. Sorry, girl. Oh, but you know what? Actually, this might be more Azula style. Yeah! Yes! Yeah. That's our girl. That's our girl. All right, so everybody liked D and A, and I'm picking. I'm stuck in a time loop. Oh no, am I like lagging or something? Shampoo at. Buy my shampoo. Make sure to use it after you finish your chips and pizza, and buy whatever clothes you're buying, and make sure to wear those too. You can wipe your chip fingers on your clothes and then shampoo off all the residue. How's that? How's that, Swanee? Oh, I need to watch X-Men 97. Because it's got like, I mean, the whole point is it has the 90s vibes, right? Of like the OG cartoons. Oh, hello, you just said that 2 seconds later, based off the original X-Men show from the 90s. I can read. Ayla, would you like an ad? I can give you either chips, shampoo, clothes, or pizza. I'd love to add to what I can offer, though. So if you guys get something else, please tell me. I really like knowing what these are. None of these. Okay. Well, hopefully I can get something new for you. I don't know what they are, so you gotta tell me if you get one what it is. Conflicting advertisements. I think it probably doesn't know what to give me either. Because I think I also like turned off. I'm like, don't profile me. You're creeping me out. You're too good at this. I have beaten this. I have beaten this game once, and it was on just like standard mode. And then I have a tactician mode going, and I got to Act 3 and got overwhelmed again. Um, I think I'm in like the basement with all the traps in it, and that like dude's house right when you get into Act 3. And that's my evil run, which takes a lot. Like, you have to make yourself choose those options, I feel like, and it is hard to do sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to be an a-hole right now, but that makes you a better role player, right? Yeah, the haunted house. No, not the haunted house. Oh my god, that haunted house though is so annoying. I know what you're talking about. That's like further in. God, that one I kept getting knocked down by those like turret things, those like ghost turrets, and kept having to like enter turn-based mode. I think that was just on like a normal playthrough. I can't imagine doing like honor mode. I just would avoid that house, I think. The haunted house. You did an Ang build once? Nice. I was happy to find that tattoo for him. That was really cool. That was the first mod I've used for this that's not in the in-game manager mod manager. I want to do a Scarlet Witch build too. I've done it oddly. The only Marvel character I think that I've done before this, and it was during Halloween, was or during October, was Agatha Harkness from Agatha All Along. I absolutely love that show because like witches are so up my alley. Like one of my favorite categories. I don't know what the word would be. Um, so yeah, that was really fun. But I think it's kind of funny that I did her before Scarlet Witch. Figured out how to get the shifting sands mod to work. The new cloak looks great. Nice. Are you gonna post the updated pic in the disc? Shangri-La Frontier. I don't know if I know that. I like hearing about all the stuff you guys are fans of though, because like there's so many untapped fandoms that like I like entering into something that has a lot of entries in it because I get excited. I'm like, oh, I get to spend a lot of time here. I also get excited like that for other people when I'm telling them about like something that has a bunch of seasons because I'm like, I just know that feeling. It's really fun. Like when I got my friend into Steven Universe, I was like, oh girl, you're about to have the time of your life here. Ew, a generative AI. What? As an ad? I'm not gonna cackle at that. I'm gonna sob to. Oh, don't buy that. Whatever that is. I love Pearl. I was. Oh God. I was like. So sometimes, like, I'll be humming the songs from it, or like thinking of them. And there's this one, you know, when Pearl gets reset and she meets, like, re-meets Greg, and she's like, who are you?" And he's like, Greg Universe," and she's like, "How do you do, my Greg Universe?" And she like incorporates it into his name because she doesn't know. She thinks he said that on purpose. Anyways, wow. What a poll. I gotta rewatch that. I freaking love Steven Universe. I know I talk about it all the time, but it's one of the best shows out there. Still is. Rudius Grey Rat from Jobless Reincarnation. I don't know what that is. I'm just here for the character creation. Okay, yeah, I gotta do the cutscenes. I'm getting too excited talking to you guys. Sorry for having fun. Okay, leave camp. I'm not selling AI. You know what? And I have actually some stories about that now too, because I like I was negotiating with one company that's not AI, and they are. I don't want to name who they were because I ended up kind of getting ghosted by them, which was like pretty sad. I was super excited about this, but I was talking to this one company that was in gaming, and we got all the way up to like they're like, hey, I like your format. We're doing this new series. It has 4 or 5 main characters. Like, would you be able to do an episode for each one? So they like proposed the scope to me and everything. I was like, oh my God, like this is happening. This is totally happening. And I was like, yes. And they're like, what's your rate? And I'm like, oh yeah, what's my rate? Like, I totally have a rate. And I'm like, I don't know what my rate is. Like, what is it? And so I'm like figuring it out. I respond professionally, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then a week goes by after I like send them what it would be, and I hadn't heard anything. I'm like, hey, following up, and they're like, oh, unfortunately, like we hit a road bump on budget, but would you still be willing to do this? We could offer collab posting, and I was still like, yes, like for me, like I'm still trying to grow audience on all these platforms. So I was like, okay, like let's maybe reduce the scope because I had this was right before I was doing the Critical Role Vox Machina arc, and so I had that plan and I had Avatar plan. So I was like, if I'm going to do this, it's shifting things back, and I'm trying to time those around releases. So I was basically like, let's reduce the scope down one and like guarantee basically like collab posting on all of your platforms because I'm not going to do work for free, but I'll do it for reach on your platforms. And then another week goes by with them not saying anything back to that. And I'm like, oh man, this is kind of like bumming me out a bit. And also, like, I'm not going to stop what I already have planned. So I reached out again and it just kind of fizzled. Like, I never heard back, which was such a bummer because I feel like, when they're proposing scope and offering this stuff, I was like, oh my God. And so, and of course I tell my friends about it. It's like, I can't contain when I'm excited about something. I'm like, oh my God, it's happening, And it was like crazy because I'd been doing this for like 9 months now. And it's very weird. I know we talked about before, like believing in yourself and putting stuff out there, but not having the wins you're looking for. And so you have to look for them elsewhere and like kind of find that motivation. Anyways, I totally got sidetracked from what I was going to tell you about. Anyways, so that fell through. That didn't happen. But I think I did get put on some other people's radar because I got added to some kind of like database where this one company is reaching out to me with like partnership offers on behalf of other companies. And the only things that they have reached out to me about are like AI generative companies. And I said no to all of them because I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. Like it feels like icky. I don't like it. I don't think other people would like it. I don't want that to be my first or like any sponsorship that I pair myself with. And I think that there are just better fits that I could go with. Like I think that any kind of like gaming related, or maybe even video editing related companies, that would be good. A good fit for me and something I could incorporate into what I'm already doing. I want it to feel natural, but that is a goal that I have for me is like, I want to get a sponsorship. So that's my next goal. Getting monetized within a year on YouTube was one of my goals. And I'm so happy and amazed that I hit that. So yeah, next goal is a sponsorship. So fingers crossed, maybe we can hit that. But wow, sorry, I really like that AI combo. Really made me just think of that. So, and I just share things. I don't know. I don't know if I'm oversharing. I'm sorry. I'm happy to share though. I'm happy to tell you what this has been like so far and like kind of the things that happen as I experience them. Okay, let me read what you all are saying. Ranch is not selling AI. No, I'm not. With the sword or a farm one. It's right next to Will. The sword or a farm one? Will's the sword or a farm one. That's what you're talking about. Thank you. Yeah, right? I'm like, we can do whatever we want, right? Yeah, volunteering. I'm not gonna like, yeah, I'm not gonna do like because they wanted me to make their characters from their show and that they were putting out, and I thought that was so cool, like, and such a fun idea. But I had other things planned, and it was a new show, so it's not going to have the same draw for people. I'm not going to experience the same kind of growth from those characters, so I would need something out of that, and it could have been reach on their platforms too. I was willing to do it, but it just kind of died. The thing that I didn't like about it was the ghosting of it all, because like the communication had gone great up until that point, aside from that week delay. But that's how I know how things go in corporate. I used to work in two different corporate offices for like 8 years, so I know what churn is like. I know what approvals are like, and people being on vacation, all that kind of stuff. Like, I get it, but like let just be like, hey, like, sorry, timing's not good. Would love to stay in touch. Anything would have been nicer than just like a straight up ghosting at the end. But it is what it is, and I would still totally work with that company again, or for the first time. I would work with them if they wanted to. So that's why I'm not naming them. Because it was so cool, you guys. It would have been so cool. I can't. I wish I could tell you who it was, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But I was freaking out. I was having delusions of grandeur. I was like, this is it. Yes, the Ranch Swanko collab would be fire. And I'm like totally. I actually was going to say something to you about when it comes to your glasses mod too. I got to find a character to do that for, and then I can tag you. Um, you got to get an Instagram too, though, Swanee, because that's where I have the most followers. But I can still just say your name on there and say that you're on YouTube. But whenever I do, I'm going to find a character to use the glasses mod on. Um, and when I do that, for sure, tag you on there. Hopefully get some people over to your channel through that. The Yap session. I can't, I don't want to say what show it was. Um, but it was a company with a big name in gaming. We will say that. We will say that. They have a few different gaming properties, like video games, board games, / tabletop, books. That's your hint. That's your hint. Cards. Cards. That's another hint. Under the umbrella. They have like other names under their umbrella. I'm so bad at being vague. I'm like, basically, it's this. Okay, let's punch this dude.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Oh, it would have been so fun though.
I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
Not Warhammer. I will not confirm nor deny, but it's not Warhammer.
Oh, God forbid you
Is Warhammer owned by anybody?
But I shouldn't be
Maybe they own Warhammer.
Full-bloods ain't known.
I don't think so, though.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Punch him! With guidance, because we are not a puncher. No! We need to hit. Yay! That could be a fun one for Azula.
That.
Ooh, that could be a good scene for
Goblins
her.
have
She
found
looked
us. No doubt
very
the beast
pissed
will
when
be
she
back.
walked in.
We need to pack up and leave immediately.
And she looked pissed off. You know who I was thinking I might do with your glasses, Swanee, is it could be fun to do like Morpheus from the Matrix. A clothing ad. Buy my clothes. Wear the clothes while you eat my chips. I love this idea, Swanee. It's so funny. I mean, I know you said just laugh, and like now I'm like actually trying to sell whatever you guys are seeing, but like that's called yes and that's called improv. Okay.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Alright, let's all watch Will Be Hot.
Not bad. Again.
And he's good with kids. God, he's so hot. He'd be such a good dad. Even more peak. I try to sell whatever it is you see as I laugh maniacally.
Umi,
Eat my pizza.
You just have to buy
Now
enough
I
time
want
to
pizza
run.
though.
Come on.
But you know what goes great with pizza? A
We
side of
can do
ranch.
this.
It's weird to see Azula like making kind of a nice face. I don't like it.
Well met. The blade of frontiers at
There's our girl.
Smile bends downward.
She looks good in this
and
armor.
these thoughts become yours. You are the blade of
Or if I'm with the
frontiers
tiefling
racing
training
through
in the
wastes
same
of
area
Avernus.
as well.
Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curve.
Wait, is there a scene?
With flame, bloodied great
Ew.
held high.
I don't know if I ever do this one. Okay, let's do it.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
There's a girl.
Doomed to shed us, but we haven't.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat
All right,
to
we're
the living.
gonna talk to him.
Evil incarnate.
Shit.
Advocate
Her eye makeup
spear,
looked kind of weird when she was
devil's
closing her
advocate,
eyes.
a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship. Her name. I track. She's out there now. Praying.
Let's join forces. Oh, pipe down, Lisa.
I'll presume.
She's such a curmudgeon. Honestly, they all kind of are at the beginning, except maybe like Gale. Alright, this dude over here. Do we get views of our character during this one? Let's see.
Harry, strike! Damn it! It's just.
I like this guy's voice. Oh! Swanee, you genius. This is so good because I can use from like here up. And she looks stern. She looks so stern. I would be, you know what I would be. I would be. Swing, swing, parry, damn it. I welcome midnight. Like, who does he sound like? He sounds like someone from Pirates of the Caribbean or something. I feel like I've heard that exact voice before. Okay, obviously Azula would be a biatch about
Be ready
this.
for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
Now she looks too nice. She'd probably critique his stance. She probably wouldn't help him. She'd just shoot like lightning at his feet. Oh crap! Did I pick the wrong thing?
I'll try and brace them better, like so.
But does Azula use a sword? I can't remember.
Brace,
I just know of her shooting lightning at that.
Yes. You really know what you're
It was weird to see her smile like that. That was too kind.
Bet you'll put it to good
How's your
use.
day going, Night? How's your day, Night? That's fun to say. No, see, I like the first scene of her because, like, she looks so pissed. And now, I don't trust this Azula. Why are you nice looking. She's not gonna be nice, she's just gonna leave. Did I save before?
One more time.
Alright, let's try that one out again then. Nice, love that. Playing BG3. I haven't played BG3 in the normal way in so long though. Ever since I started my BS. I love playing it like this. It's so fun. I like to play BG3 like The Sims. I would love if I could really, really play it like The Sims and like put them all in a room and just see what happens.
How much farther can I go?
But like give them like their personalities. I'm gonna try talking to this dude again and like see if she pulls a sword out.
Get a feel for it. And again.
Aren't you and your friend pretty far into it? But I remember when I watched one of your streams on BG3, y'all were already in like Act 3, like the gatehouse. There's our angry girl.
You have a better way? Because I'm all ears. We need to be ready
Alright,
for a
let's
fight.
try that dexterity.
I'm useless with a sword.
Demonstrate a swing, athletics. Shoot. Buy my shoes. Make sure you wear them with the clothes and the chips. Maybe there's chips in the shoes. I don't know. Better check before you put your feet in, or you might hear a crunch. Oh god, for those eye. Welcome back, Love's Darkness. We've started a new thing where whenever one of you gets an ad, I'm laughing maniacally and telling you to buy whatever it is. Okay, let's swing a sword. Natural 20.
Step, strike. Yes. You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Let me show you how to do it. Maybe he just does it. How are you not getting any ads? How are you going to buy any shoes or chips? Oh, that's okay. My memory fails me all the time. Alright, goodbye, sir. I mean, I really like that. I think we got the scenes we need. Shall we do the spin around? I think it's time. It's time to do the spin. Shall we? Swing, swing, parry, jam it. Here's our girl. Alright. So now you all recognize that she's gonna move. She's gonna be temperamental and make me do this 20 times. Oh, it got stuck. I don't know why it gets stuck like this sometimes. Really like getting in my own way here. I'm getting hot in here. I need to put an AC unit in this room. A wolf dog. Maybe if you're like a fighter or something, they do. Take out their sword. Oh my god, a vent popped off. Good old duct tape saves the day. One time I went to a place in Florida called the Shy Wolf Sanctuary where they rescue animals like that, like wolves, or they had a lot of different ones. And there was a girl that was doing like a yoga class there, and they brought one of the wolves out and walked around with it while we were all meditating. Interesting combo. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. They had good t-shirts there. It's a nice little place. I think their intentions are good, and I think they were doing good work. It seemed like it. It's like a rehab place. little rehab place, but I never know. I never know with those kinds of places. Like, I mean, I think if it's a sanctuary like that, that it's generally good. But if it's like one of those like drive-through safari thingies, yeah, the animals like all screwed up, it's probably not good. But I mean, anyone that's like rescuing them, I think it's like people who are turning them over, like because they maybe have them as like an exotic pet and are not supposed to and can't meet their needs. I don't know. I think that that's probably good, but honestly, I don't know a lot about it. No, true. Okay, I kind of thought it was something like that. Like if they're profiting, here's what I'm wondering, because like we were able to go in there and like look at them all. And then, like I said, she had one that she like walked around. Like we didn't like touch it or anything. But I'm like, okay, you're making money off of this, but probably, hopefully, putting that money towards caring for the animals. Because how do they make money otherwise? Is it through like grants? If it's like a true sanctuary? I don't know. And like zoos just make me sad. I haven't been to a zoo since I was a kid. Spin around. But my dog is a German Shepherd. So he's like, well, not quite wolf size, because the wolves are even bigger. Wolves are pretty huge. But he's a big guy. A good boy. We rescued him from a rescue that really was trying to do their best, but they seemed very overwhelmed and they are no longer in business. But they were taking dogs from like California and I think that was it mostly, uh, off the streets, that were going to be taken to like kill shelters and they were housing them all together. But I think they had, like, and this was during COVID when we got Banjo. They estimated he was about 2 years old, but they seemed so overwhelmed. Like when we reached out to them, we were like, hey, like, we're interested in meeting like these four dogs or whatever. We didn't really care what kind of dog. We just knew like we wanted a big one. Um, and otherwise, like, really did not care. And they were like, okay, you can come in and meet him. And we're like, meet him? Like, we reached out about like four different dogs. So we only went and saw Banjo, our dog we got. His name was Reed at the shelter. We renamed him. Um, and he was so overwhelmed. Like, he's very like, I think like dissociated from being like picked up off the street and shipped up to this place and like around all these other rescued animals. And we got him and we took him home and he had kennel cough and he had giardia. So he was so sick for the first like week and a half. um, he's a good boy though. Okay, I don't know how many times I'm going to turn her around, but I feel like I haven't done it without her looking over her shoulder. I know, poor Banjo. He's not sick anymore, but he is kind of dealing with a back thing that we're trying to figure out what it is. Took him to the vet on Friday, so I'm hoping to have some more results within the next few days from those tests. Kitty Kitty Lala, welcome back. He's doing okay. Like, we're keeping him comfortable. Like, he's definitely like, it's most noticeable from when he goes from laying down to getting up. I can see him exerting a lot of effort. And he's kind of like arches his back, and he doesn't move the way he is comfortably as he was before. And he's going to bed earlier, and I hate seeing that. I hate seeing him like be at those energy levels. And so we have him. He used to be able to come upstairs. We have that door closed now, which is also sad that he's not sleeping in our room. But it's better that he's just on one floor. And he lays around a lot, but he's always kind of been a lazy boy ever since we got him. I think he's just happy to have a home. You know, we don't know his history from 2 years and before. He's now like 8 years old, and he is such a homebody. He just wants to be at home and lay down and be cozy. Like we'll go camping with him, and he goes and waits by the car and like wants to leave, and we're like, "Don't you want to be outside?" Like, but I think he maybe was abandoned, you know, in the past, and who knows what else his history was before that. So he's an anxious guy, but German Shepherds, I guess that's common for them to be pretty anxious. But I wish we could ask him. I wish we could ask him what happened, like why is your back hurting, and what was your past like? Tell us. Don't you wish you could find out? That's yeah. So they're trying to figure it out. It has not been ruled out. What? So we got the X-ray results already. Is sending them to a specialist to get a second opinion, but there's nothing up with his bones. But she's thinking because of the length of time he's been like this, he's really plateaued in the same area for the past few weeks. That it's maybe something neurological, or could be a disc, could be like IBDD, like the start of something like that. I was really hoping it was like a strained muscle or something. Um, but we don't know. So yeah, we'll find out right now. We Friday was blood work and X-rays and urinalysis to rule out other things. So we'll find out for sure about those things um, within the next few days, hopefully, and then get next steps, whether it's go to a specialist or try like a steroid trial or whatever it is. He was having a better day today though. And every day that he has a good day like this, I'm like, oh, please, like, be the turn. But I kind of psyched myself out on this last week, and he had a good day, and then the next day was not as good. So it's like, ay. Okay. Let me read what you say. Now you need a bird so they can be Banjo and Kazooie. That's what I was thinking. So like my partner and I decided on this name for him, and my partner is thinking like Banjo, like you play, and like I agreed to it because I was thinking Banjo Kazooie. Either way, I think it's just a cute name. Um, there's a lot of places for I was saying sure to make money, but it all depends on where it's located. Research projects, ensuring special species survival, making sure they don't get okay, yeah. Um, Sanctuary volunteer that would do a fundraiser. You buy a slab of meat. Oh, okay. Yeah, fundraising. That makes sense. Grandparents had an Irish setter. He's like a super smart and kept breaking out of the house. Whoa. Oh god, that would like that would stress me out. Laser therapy. Somebody started that. Laser therapy. Oh, I don't know. You know, no, we have not tried it. We're still trying to figure out what it is. So I think what she was saying was if nothing is coming up from these tests, then we either have to do like a neurologist specialist appointment or uh, yeah, or potentially try the steroidal. Also, yeah, it is gonna start getting uncomfortably expensive. So we've already paid with these few appointments almost $2,000, and then if it gets to a point where it's like MRI, that's gonna be, I think she said like 4,000, $5,000. I'm like, ah. And then if it was something like surgery, then that would be like $10,000 or something. Like, very scary. So I'm just hoping for a little more answers from these tests. We'll see what's going on. But maybe I can ask her about laser laser treatment. It's not something that she mentioned before. All right, bye, Stormy. Appreciate you. Did I spin her around at this view yet? I can't remember. Try it one more time, just in case I didn't. Well, that should be good. Aye. I just want to get her looking straight on. Well, that's okay. We can just shift her over just a little bit to the left, and then that should be good. But, I mean, I'm pretty pleased with how she turned out. I think this is a pretty good Azula. Would just love a little hairpiece right here. That would be perfect. But otherwise, I mean, I think most people could guess who this is supposed to be. Especially if she lights you up. Or lightnings you up. Look at that. Maybe this is the pose we go with. Look at this. Oh, the special effects like move with the camera. Let's keep it right there. There's our girl that we know and love. Yes, excellent. That is aura. Okay, cool. Dang, we almost went to 2 hours today. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Got my bangs. I'm sweating in here, y'all, as you can tell. So, okay. I want to say thank you again. I don't want to screw up your name. Corgi Clips, 868, MVP. Thank you so much for my first ever super chat. That honestly was so cool. And I didn't even know what it was at first. So, what a nice surprise. Like, that was so awesome. Announcements. I think we're going to be on track for a Wednesday stream. Would love to continue with Avatar characters, and I feel a natural progression after Azula is going to be either May or Ty Lee. So keep your eye out for whichever one we choose there. I'm interested to see how Azula does. You know, I thought Zuko was going to do better, and I'm wondering, maybe I shot myself in the foot by doing a picture of him with his kind of shaggy hair and then showing a longer hair clip. I think that might have created disconnect. Who knows? Who knows what happened? He's not performing as well as Katara did, I'll tell you that. Katara is almost at 600K on Instagram. It is crazy. Views, not likes. Should clarify that. Oh, and already a vote for May. Hell yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens there, but I'll get Azula edited and put out tomorrow. So kind of regular schedule there. And if you haven't seen Katara's tutorial yet, that is up on my channel. It's gonna be my. Now I feel like it has to be. That was too good. Okay. Really are all on the same page. I love it. Okay, well, that's amazing, and now I feel like it's going to be May. So thank you for that. Do we have any other things? Join the Discord if you're not already in there. And that way you can get updates on when I go live in there. And also you get updates on all of Smotty's mod work. You get to share all of your creations. And we can just talk about random stuff in there too. It's not enough for you. Take it away, Love's Darkness. Sing us out, Love's Darkness. I wish I could like enable audio on here. Y'all, I'm literally melting. Like, I look crazy. I need to take a shower. Like, I am melting. But yeah, this was so fun. What a great stream. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much. And I think that's all my announcements. Thanks for letting me vent, by the way. Wow. I feel like I really talked about a lot of stuff. Okay, we're going from... Wait, is that both Backstreet Boys? I was going to say we're going from NSYNC to Backstreet Boys, but... Are we? Because You Are My Fire is 100% Backstreet Boys. It's gonna be May is NSYNC, right? Do I have my boy bands right? Who's saying Soda Pop? Answer me that. Riddle me this. Riddle me this. It's the Saja Boys. A Discord audio stream? Of what? Of me singing? Cause I want it that way. Tell me why. Alright. It's turned into karaoke, which is definitely the sign of the end of the night if I've ever heard of one. Because that is when karaoke happens, alright? At least in my experience. Yeah, it's the Saja Boys. Take it back, MW. They're not the same. NSYNC is far superior. But we all know the very best of the best, the Spice Girls. Let's be real, that could be fun. That could be a fun Baldurized Spice Girls. Okay, well you've left me with a lot to consider, a lot to think about. So I think we'll leave it on that. The question mark of do we want to do a Spice Girls arc or a Founding Fathers arc? Throwback to 3 streams ago. But you're amazing. I'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully. And oh, I'm gonna totally also Love Darkness. I'm totally gonna tag Gray in this post. Maybe she'll repost it. That'd be really cool. I'll keep you posted on the reposting potential of the post. Okay, that's it. All right, bye. Have a good day.